what's going on? It's Beowulf. Man, we got a Jeep Wrangler Rubicon video. So a lot of people been like, you know, oh man, he got rid of the Jeep SRT. Well, I'm gonna show you today. This is why I sold it. There's a lot of flooding going on right now, and now I got a vehicle that can go into high water. It's already lifted. Got the big giant 35s tires on it, and I scoped it out last night after I finished working out. So I'm just seeing how flooded it is. It's pretty bad, and can't really film at night. So I figured today's video, I'll show you kind of what's going on with this flooding going on in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, and whatnot, with the Waccamaw River and the intercoastal waterway. And it's gonna be awesome because we're gonna be tearing up the water with the Jeep. We'll go to 3 different spots where it's flooded. The third spot, I don't know what it'll be like, because that'll be an intercoastal waterway. It'll be this neighborhood that flooded during the hurricane, and the water's pretty high, so I would have to think that the neighborhood has to have some flooding going on. But this video is gonna be uploaded on Christmas Eve, so I just want to wish everybody a happy holidays. Be safe. Have fun with your family and whatnot, whatever your plans are. Also too, man, had the prayers out for these people who had the flooding. You know, that really would have to suck, having a holiday and your house is like almost underwater, or it is underwater. So just be grateful for what you have in life. Not always be what you want. Just kind of look back and just think, be what you're grateful of what you have, because there's some people that really aren't, you know, have some bad times, especially like these people flooding and stuff. I mean, you feel bad for those people, you know. I wouldn't be fun if my house was underwater. So just have your prayers out for those people too. It'd be cool. But let's get this video going, man. Let's tear it up. Got the Rubicon. No more lower Jeep. Now we got like the high-rising Jeep. Now we can be like running over stuff, going on off-road trails, going flooded water. I mean, it's just gonna be, this thing's just gonna be so much fun content. And it was like, now I got the real Jeep that can do the real things, because even before I loaded my Jeep SRT I used to have, I mean, it was a pavement queen is what it was. It wasn't made to do off-roading or any of that kind of stuff. And yeah. Plus too, man, I think yesterday in Indonesia, they had like some landslide and had a tsunami and stuff. So that's kind of scary. And if you Google, or if you search on YouTube flood, you can actually see all the stuff going on in other countries and stuff. I mean, really bad flooding and stuff. So just, you know, be prepared for stuff like that. You never know if it's the west or east coast. And check that out. It's cotton fields if you've never seen that. Cotton field. All right, we're going down into where this road was semi-flooded yesterday. Now, I don't know if the water's going down or not, but you can see, look at all that. It's like all flooded down in there, whatnot. But the water gets farther. There's just one house. It was hard to tell at night, but it was like completely underwater. Yeah, we got a little water on the road. This is nothing. This is nothing for this Jeep. Let's go down the deepest part. All right, here we go. Piece of cake. Now you said the water's rise. It's like 12 or some feet higher than what it's supposed to be. We're almost to the Waccamaw right now. But look at this, man. This is the one house. This isn't even by the river. But look at all that water just coming out of that sewer drain. Look at that, man. That would just suck to have like holidays and stuff like that. I mean, look at that house. Woo, it's almost there. Oh, there's people up ahead. I really want to drive into this where there's a boat launch. And also to my viewers, that's why I had a lifted vehicle, because I mean, if you have flooding and stuff like this, man, look at this. What's this car doing? The Subaru is not going in here. Man, you don't got the right vehicle. That woman's like, so this is like the boat launch right here. This is what I'm telling you. Look at this. You can see the street. All right. So like that past video you saw of my Jeep SRT, I went down this way But see what's weird is it's not flooded down this way, it's flooded here. This was kind of like weird with all this going on. Turn my AC off. Yeah, it's like 60 degrees. I'm in shorts and a t-shirt day before Christmas. You can't beat that. I think back in Illinois they're like all freezing. Let's see how high we're getting up to. This guy's probably like, man, look at that. I don't want to brush any water on somebody's property. Oh, we're getting pretty deep. Not up to the thing yet. I think you gotta watch out for too. There's alligators in here. Oh, you can hear it touching the exhaust now. You gotta use the porta potty. This is crazy. And the boat launch is like all the way over there. It's crazy is that I'm not that far into the water. Like, it shows how deep it is all the way there. Alright, don't want to fall in doing this stuff. Oh, man, look at that. It's crazy. Let's go to a different spot. I don't want to splash waves on somebody's property. He's high and dry. I don't want to be coming in here being an idiot. But I'll tell you, I really think the snorkel is in the future of mods, because look at this. We barely went in the water. We're already up to the exhaust. You can hear it steaming. So I wonder what that is in the water right there. See that? That's crazy. That's why, like, some people have asked like what I'm gonna do exhaust wise, and I'm gonna like I'm probably gonna do like a custom exhaust, because I really want to drive in the water, and plus you gotta worry about flooding out here too. So that's one of the 3 spots. Man, it's like crazy. This thing's lifted, and we're right up to the bottom of the frame of the Jeep. But man, we barely went that far in, and we're already up into that. That's what's crazy, how high the water's got. And that's definitely where, like, if you went in there faster and whatnot, probably with the Jeep, the water would kick up, because like the stock airbox like has the opening up on the top, not down the bottom, like a normal, like in the air from the fender well and whatnot. From pretty positive how it looks like, would obviously make sense. But if you dived into that too fast with some speed, you easily right there could have got some water into the intake. So a snorkel is probably what it'd be wise. But that's, and people wonder, like, hey, that's the primary reason why I sold the Jeep is SRT. It's because like these are all places that I could go launching the jet ski at, and it's just a reality of, like, you know, there's flooding going on. But the crazy thing too is that, like, we really haven't had a lot of rain, and a lot of people don't realize too is this water flowing like in the intercoastal waterway or the Waccamaw, is ties in with the ocean too. So the scary thing is I've lived out here for a while, since April, and all this just started happening once the hurricane hit Florence, and then now it's flooded 3 times. This is the 3rd time since I've lived here, so it's kind of making me concerned of what the future is in the summer of riding in certain spots. Well, let's go hit up the next spot, see what it looks like there. This will be really close to the river. Check out that house down there. See that? Look at the water is like nearly to the house. Right below us too is another boat launch, and that's underwater. Man, I tell you, it's crazy. Flooding, like moving down south, like flooding is no joke. I lived in Illinois, like it only floods if you're near water. Then look at this. We'll go down here by this boat launch. Plus it's nice too, like you see this is kind of like bumpy stuff. When you're in that lower Jeep, I mean look at these ruts. I mean, that's why I got what I got. But look at this. We're not even close to where you park. Like where it's all underwater is where you'd park for this. That's pretty crazy. Throw up the window, could go fast. This is where you can hit the gas. Here we go. Hell yeah. Woo! Oh! And this vehicle is this is just way too much fun. Look at this. Uh-oh. Dead end. Let's do it. So this hotel here, when Hurricane Florence happened, if you watch past videos, I have them all organized if you click under Hurricane Florence. This hotel was all the way up to the 2nd floor underwater. Man, it's crazy. And yeah, it's amazing that like stuff's getting back to normal, but I mean the hotel is obvious. Look at that house. It's like completely, that house was completely underwater. I mean it's just gone. This is so we're now on the other side of the Waccamaw River. Before we were on the one side, now we're on the other side. And look at this house. Just got gutted. Then the crazy thing too is a lot of like sand, almost looks like snow. But this is all sand that washed up. And it doesn't even matter if your house is on stilts. I'm telling you, it's just like, is it worth living right on the river? I don't know. And it doesn't look like the water is high up here as on the other side. But look at this, it looks like snow. I mean, this is the closest I'm gonna have a white Christmas. It's just with sand. Look at this, just like stuff like washed up. This truck's just like underwater. It's crazy. I think I remember this guy's. Look at that jet ski. I just left there. Look, there's another one. I think this is the house. I've seen this guy's jet ski on the water, but it looks like it's like just trashed. So the next stop we'll go to Socrates. I'm very curious to see what that's like. But man, this is pretty intense. I think it's deeper. This is crazy. I feel like I'm like a storm chaser or something, like covering the flood. And this is just like, we're just straight in the river now. I mean, look, you can see the current just pulling it. Oh, look how strong it is. It's just going that way. here at Intercoastal. Well, this is new. This house used to be down on the ground, and now it's all the way up there. What the heck is going on? Wow. So the garage, what kind of vehicle is going to go up there? That is insane that the house is up in the air. So what, they're going to rebuild this house on stilts? This is insane. So all this is underwater if you watch past videos. I mean, this was all the way under. That is this. I've never seen them do that with a house. I mean, these people just like, they're not living in it. But I mean, look at that. They want to stay here, but then they want to be, holy cow. That's insane. What the heck? I'm telling you, I think you guys on an interesting video today. Look at this. You can see the hole underneath of the house. Wow. Wow. Oh my gosh. So originally, the house where you see the white Ford Focus, I was going to buy that house. Because see, they have a private boat launch right over there. That house is on stilts too? Oh my God, I didn't even notice that. This is insane. Holy cow. All these houses are on stilts. This is, I'm telling you guys, this is crazy. I mean, if they want, they like living here, but I mean, the weirdest thing is to see a garage. I've never seen a home look like this. Holy cow. Well, here's an update from Hurricane Florence, brought to you by Beowulf Entertainment. I don't, man, look at this. What are they gonna build this like a 2-story house? I've never seen, I know it's possible. I mean, it's just like, holy cow. Man, well, that person's screwed because they're not doing that. How do you get your insurance? Look at the bicycles up there. How do you get your insurance to cover doing like something crazy like this? Man, I don't even know how they do something like that. This is wild. Well, there's no flooding here, but definitely there's like some activity of houses being super high. I mean, look, you can see the water. It's not as high as I thought it was going to be, but holy cow, this is intense. No off-roading here in the water, but man, give you guys a little update. Look at that Sea Doo. You see houses like that, and then there's like some right next to the water. They're not up on stilts. I mean, I thought there'd be a lot more like, I'm just wondering, a lot of people aren't living in these houses because they're like still, I don't know. I mean, it's just like, I didn't know what I was going to see driving through here because it's been since like October that I drove through here. But I mean, holy cow, it's crazy. But in these videos, I'm not trying to get you not to want to live here in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. It's certain parts are flooded like this, and it's not everywhere. I went to a small little percentage that's flooded. Anywhere where you're on close to water, and a chance of flooding. I mean, other homes they didn't all flood like this, but I wish I was there to film when they did this with a house lifting like that. I mean, they had to like. It's just like unbelievable they could do something like. It's possible, I know, but I mean, it's just like, it's crazy to see that. It's not what I thought I was gonna see. So like, man, we're in the safari vehicle. I took you guys for a safari through South Carolina, Myrtle Beach area, and man, wow. Glad I'm telling you, I dodged. I just didn't even dodge a bullet. I mean, it's just like, my whole life would have been screwed up if I bought that house. I mean, there's houses for sale in that neighborhood. Like, who would drive through and be like, oh, honey, we should buy this house because this other house is like 40 feet in the air. Like, I would like look at any of those houses in that neighborhood and see the house lifted 40 feet in the air that used to be on ground level. I'd be like, let's stay out of this neighborhood. Holy cow. Those people are devoted. And like I said, I don't even know how the insurance would have been like, yeah, we'll cover that. You want us to put your house how high in the air? It's like a 3-story house. literally up in the air. And that's not even like, if you look at those things, it's just logs stacked on logs. I mean, holy cow. I'm speechless to not even know what to say about that. It's just like, wow. Again, I hope everybody has a good holiday. It's the end of the video. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button if you haven't hit it yet. My existing subscribers, woo, let's build it big. 2019 is coming up and it's gonna be huge for the Beowulf Nation. But here we got my little Jeep. And actually with the Comet, see, I know what kind of Fox shocks they are. I'm trying to figure out what kind of springs are on this. Any of my viewers that are kind of expertise in Jeeps, I want to kind of figure out what my whole setup is. I know it's a Fox shocks, but I'm trying to figure out what springs, what other stuff is underneath it. If anybody knows, I'm all new to this, so I'm trying to figure this all out. I think this is factory option from when I've done my research. And then also too, you can like get these that are different colors and then change the star, and it's pretty cool wheels. I was thinking of doing like a red or something, keeping that black. I don't know, there's a bunch of stuff, but it's figuring out too what the exhaust, what I want to do, because it doesn't have that brand exhaust. And I want to get a tire mounted on the back too. Got a bunch of plans or huge ideas, but the snorkel is one of the things that are coming up. But man, I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a good holidays, stay positive, be driven to win. Let's make 2019 huge.